Hey, YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Nathan Daley, and I'm your law enforcement translator, you guys. I'm here to provide insight, giving you 13 years of raw, hardcore law enforcement experience, giving you my insight on these difficult, very interesting topics that tend to constantly come up in this country. And today is no different, you guys. If you have not heard about this case, we're going to break this incident down. A toddler, 4 years old, carrying a gun. You guys, you can't make this up. And this is what's so crazy about this entire situation. But listen, before we get into that, please, by all means, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Take a moment to hit the like button. You guys, it goes a long way. We are on our way to 30,000. On our way to 30,000. So please, by all means, take a look at the channel. Enjoy the catalog. We have a lot of great content, a lot of crazy content, but entertaining nonetheless. You guys, so let's talk about this because I think it's very important. Over the last few weeks, we've had a lot of kids shooting and killing and shooting teachers, right? From, I think he was, 12 years old. Then we have now this toddler, 4 years old, carrying a gun. Where are we going wrong in this country? What are the parents doing? Can we hold the parents accountable? Absolutely. And this parent was arrested because their toddler was walking around in diapers outside of the apartment, swinging a gun around, just slinging the gun and huggies. All right, slinging the gun and huggies. That's how bad it's gotten. You know, these degenerate parents out here have no business raising kids. You guys, it's sad. So let's get into this. Let's look at the article. Then I'm gonna play the video because I have the body cam. But let me just give you a little backstory before we get into the video so you guys can just kind of get what's going on. The father was arrested. Indiana father arrested after toddler's son seen waving gun on live TV. So basically, let me play this quick little video for you guys so you can see, like, this is him, right? This was captured on the neighbor's Ring camera. So the neighbor is looking at it, is like, oh my God, look at him. Look at him. Oh my God. Listen, you guys, this is beyond, you know, back in the day, we used to play cowboys, Indians, you know, we used to play cops and robbers, right? Look at this. And we wonder why kids accidentally end up shooting themselves because of this right here. You know, this is so, when I say it's so disturbing and it's sick, there has to be significant punishment for parents who really put their kids in this level of danger. We hear about all the times, you know, the gun goes off and the kid shoots himself in the face, right? Or shoots the sibling, shoots the parent, takes the gun to school. We keep hearing these stories over and over again, you guys, and this is what it is, right? This level of, this high level of gross negligence when it comes to parenting. These imbeciles are having kids and letting the kids walk around in huggies, carrying pistols. So anyways, so according to the article, the shocking images, 4-year-old boy walking around with a gun in hand led to investigation by the Beech Grove Police Department. So, you know, just kind of going through this real quick. Again, the footage was picked up on the Ring camera, right? The neighbor across the hall caught it. Neighbor reportedly called the police, which led to Officer Shane Osborne's home, right? Shane Osborne is the father, where he was asked about the gun-toting tot. The gun-toting tot. Shout out to the New York Times. They they stay with the New York Post. I said New York Times. Shout out to the New York Post. Always with the comic relief. This gun-toting, Gerbert chewing, Similac sipping, gangster tot carrying a 45, right? No, Osborne's 45 years old. Told the cops he was sick and asleep when his son left the home, but that he didn't have a gun in the apartment due to previous felonies. This is what the father is saying. The father's a bona fide liar, right? And I'm going to tell you why. Let's take a look at the actual body camera and find out what's going on, right? So the police showed up. He's telling the police a bunch of foolishness, right? His Similac sipping baby let herself out the apartment somehow, who's 4 years old, carrying a gun. Like, you guys, you absolutely cannot make this up. You can't make this up. So let's look at this. So the police arrive on the scene. Let's see how this plays out, because you already know someone's going to jail. It's wild.
Did you guys call?
Yeah.
What'd you see?
There's a little boy. So my son opened the door, and the little boy upstairs then standing there with a firearm. It's like, shut the door, Mom. He's got a gun. And I looked out the peephole, and he was standing there with it behind his back.
Okay. So it looked like a real gun, I assume. Now does it have a silk gold or orange tip?
No. It's chrome, black, looked like a large 45.
Okay.
I sell guns.
Do you know which apartment it was?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so they're now getting ready to investigate, you guys. This is very common. We're gonna knock on the door, gonna ask to come in. Hey, we got a report of a crime. Blase, blase. Oh, it looks like the door is unsecured. The door is already open, so obviously, listen. In a situation like this, you guys, let me pause real quick. Let me explain to you how it works. In a situation like this, the door is unsecured. You have a call about a child carrying a gun. The officers absolutely have to investigate this for safety reasons. All right. So this is going to be considered like a wellness check. And we are absolutely 100% have the authority to go and check. And now we're checking for the safety of a child. All right. So you're going to see the officers do a warrantless search, or I guess you would say a warrantless entry into the home. This is 100% legal. And so, yeah, so for those who might be curious how the officer can just kind of walk in here.
Where are they at? Can you show me? Show me. Hi. Sorry to wake you. What's going on?
Been sick all day. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, we're here because the downstairs neighbors said they saw your son running around with something they thought was a silver handgun. No, not even like a toy one?
Yeah. It's toys.
You said it looked like a 45.
We don't own it.
No gun, nothing that resembles a gun or anything? No.
It's toys. They're green and gray.
Yeah.
You're good.
Appreciate it. What were you playing with? What kind of toys?
She's smart. So she's smart. But these officers here, though, definitely should have went and followed them, right? Just for safety reasons, right? You have someone downstairs who is familiar with handguns. The witness said that she sells handguns. She's telling the officer, no, it's a chrome gun. The kid's carrying it. At that point in time, the officers need to be following the gentleman, right? You guys, this could have turned out to be a nasty shootout. They're a little too relaxed, a little too casual for me personally, but I would have been someone should have followed the female officer as backup. Why? You don't know how many other people are in the house. You know there's definitely a gun in there. Whether it's real or not doesn't matter. You know that there's some form of a replicated weapon. Either way, you can't take any chances. And second, you just entered this person's home without their consent, right? Though you have a right to do so, you just entered in without consent. And so the door was unsecured. There was a kid there. The kid obviously matches the description. Little tot toting, gun holding, Gerbert sipping, Similac wearing, right? Baby pamper holding, right? The whole 9 yards is inside the house. So I would have definitely, someone else should have went back with that officer for safety reasons. You don't know how people in the house. So anyways, let me get back into this.
The remote.
I don't see anything that looks like one, so.
You don't have any gun.
Okay. Well, you might want to do a better job of locking your doors.
I will. I won't put a throw.
Yeah.
What should they have done? They should have asked for any type of proof or anything like that before leaving the place. The investigation seems a little poorly done. But let's see what happens.
Yeah, where you gonna find one?
We didn't find one. Yeah, you can't search.
I sell guns for a living. He pointed it at me. I'm telling you, he had a gun.
It was us. You say he opened it. I was
He
going outside.
pointed it at me and said, "Look what I got."
He was,
Got a gun.
he was going outside. I was going outside because she got a new starter on her car, and I was gonna go check it out. I went outside, came in. And
He opened the door.
I went to go back
He been
outside.
knocking on our door all day.
I went to go
so
back
they-
outside.
they
He
ain't
was
been watching
standing.
him all day.
He was standing about right here, holding it. And when I opened the door, he went to flip it up, and I shut the door. Told everyone to get away from the door. I'm like,
boy has a gun.
I was like, that is not a toy.
Yeah.
That is it was the top. The slide was chrome. The bottom half was black.
Wow.
I know I saw it because he pointed it right at me.
A 4-year-old. Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
obviously, you see something like it. Again, call us. You know, I mean,
I mean, if a toddler in a diaper's walking around
Where
with
the
a
hell was
handgun,
they? It took y'all that long to get to them.
well, it takes that long for the
No,
dispatch.
no. I'm talking it's upstairs.
maybe sick or something. I don't know.
Cause he could have shot through the floor any damn thing. I mean, the boy been out here. He done knocked on my door 3 times today.
Really? Well, you can try to again, call us.
I mean,
I know
it's
it's-
bullshit.
I know
And he
the
had a gun,
response
'cause he's
times
still right
kind of
there.
slow. It goes to
Right,
dispatch and it
because
takes
we
a
don't have our
while.
911.
Right.
Nah, it's poor investigation, you guys.
That's kind of where we're at, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Wow. Hold up. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys, listen. People complain all the time about officers really not doing solid investigations. Listen, you have eyewitnesses that say he had a gun. The kid, the 4-year, had a gun. The officer should have dived in a little bit better, should have done a little bit deeper investigation. I would have collected the information of the homeowner. That whole thing wouldn't have, that wouldn't have set well with me at all. But yeah, he was just kind of like, all right, well, call us again if you see a kid in a diaper carrying a gun again, I don't know, that's weird. But check this out. Let's see. This is my first time watching this, you guys. So let's see how this plays out. Wow. I think this person has the Ring camera. Yep. There we go. Wow.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Yeah, God. Did y'all see it?
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad you had it.
I was actually
Wow.
calling.
And see now, look at now they have to go back and gain entry back into the home. It's a safety issue. Safety issue. Wow.
All right. We have video of your kid holding a gun. So, do you have a gun?
I don't have.
That's how this gonna play out.
I have never brought a gun in this house. If there is, it's my cousin.
Okay. Where is your cousin here?
No,
Where does he have his own room? Does he
No.
own a firearm?
he comes to visit, yes.
Was he here within the last 3 minutes?
Oh, he's been here in the last 10 days.
Okay. We need to figure out where this firearm is.
Okay.
So you just let him walk around? Oh my
Where'd you put
God.
down that toy?
Oh my God.
And we have a legit video. of him
And that's a
holding firearm,
supervisor.
Okay.
What a
I
joke.
don't own it.
so. I mean, our concern is, why was he in the hallway anyways?
I've been sick.
Okay.
I've been trying to stay up with him all day. His mom is sick, so I can't take him over there.
Why is?
I've been trying to mediate back and forth, back and forth.
Let's see how
I
this.
got you.
And I can't catch him all the time. He's quick.
Okay. But we need to at least
We're looking.
figure that out. You allow us to assist in this?
I will look. I mean, I understand you guys were told out for a reason.
Right.
This is horrible. Oh my God. This, you guys, listen, this is the most, I'm gonna fast forward it because this is cringing me, but this is probably the most dangerous thing an officer could do. One, be lackadaisical. Two, you know, oh yeah, you can look for the gun. Honestly, with that evidence, I would have detained him, sir. You know, I need you to sit put right here. Where's the firearm? We need to locate it. Even if I have to get a search warrant, I have enough evidence at that time with that video camera. I would get his information, run his information to see whether or not he, you know, he's a felon. Would try to get his story to identify whether or not his story is legit. What's your cousin's name? I need his name. Blah 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 blah. There's just other things you do. These guys are just too. What if he goes in the back of the room and pulls out a rifle and then start mowing the officers down while they're sitting? This is such a safety issue. It's beyond me. I can't believe it. But let me just. I just want to know how they found the gun and then.
Is where?
My closet in the back.
Okay.
By all means.
You know where about in the closet in the back?
No.
Well, you can't get it. I need to get it.
Fix it there because he's like this and we have.
You know, where does he stick it in here?
Usually just lays it on something.
Wow. Who is this?
I don't want to just go
You're welcome to.
rifling through things, you know?
Where's the? I want to see the body cam with them running through the house. Let's fast forward.
And he said, look,
Okay, why don't you tell me what you're playing with?
They should just got a search
Dad
warrant.
said he didn't see it, but then a neighbor came out and showed us video of the kid in the hallway with a firearm.
Come on, Sarge.
So
You're
now
doing a
we're trying
horrible
to
job, brother. You're doing a
figure out
horrible
where-
job. Let's fast
What could
forward.
have been an incredibly serious result. First of all, I mean, now searching for it because they've seen it on video.
Okay. Here we go.
You know,
You got your cameras?
So there's a gun.
Thank you.
And it's loaded. So here's the problem, right? The officers walked past that area multiple times. They all walked past that area. What is that?
Trophy
That's a
Truck
Smith &
36
Wesson?
for me.
A Smith & Wesson he got sitting there? What? Bunch of,
Smith & Wesson SD9. It's a 9mm. Serial number is
idiots.
Henry Frank Robert 0465.
How many times did they walk past that? I'm sorry, guys. This is just, I'm just seeing so many training issues, safety issues. Look at this. Look at this.
Pulling the trigger right there.
Pulling the trigger.
Wow. Wow.
Only one.
That's absolutely tough to see. Now, obviously, and you know, we hear these type of stories where kids, you know, come across finding these firearms, these horrific results that do happen sometimes, but seeing it on video is definitely very different.
Ooh. Wow. So much wrong with that entire scenario, you guys. My first time watching the body camera. Someone sent me the actual news article, then I came across the actual body camera. I didn't think they had it, so I don't know what to say about that. I think the officers did a horrible job investigating. I think they did a horrible job with their safety. With the officer safety was absolutely absent. You know, they walked past that area multiple times. Matter of fact, I'm just curious though, just how many times have they walked past that TV where the gun was at? So let me see. First time they came in the house, I'm just curious. That just goes to show, honestly, one, a gun could be anywhere, and you have him walking around. And just kind of, he could have gotten a gun from anywhere and shot the officers. They don't know if he's wanted. They didn't run his name, his information. They already have a crime. They have a crime. The crime's already been committed, you guys. They already have it. They need nothing else. You know, at that point, worst case scenario, you say, hey, we need to search this house for a firearm. You're saying there's not one, we need to search it. Here's, you know, you giving us consent to search. Here's the paper. I got a little sheet right here. If you don't want to give me consent, fine. I'll go and get a search warrant. It's not a problem. But if I have eyewitness, they're saying that they saw a kid walk. It shouldn't have to take. They could have did a lot better job than that. Those officers would have left and then came back and responding to a child being shot in the head because the child shot himself. You guys, that department would have been looking very, very, very uncomfortable because they failed to do a thorough job in investigating that situation. So not impressed with that. Let me know what you think. That's a very crazy turnout. Allegedly or apparently, the father was a convicted felon and he was charged with that, a felon in possession of a firearm. So who knows, maybe the story about his cousin buzz didn't check out, but obviously he had to have taken that gun back and then hid it once the police showed up and they found it. So glad that everybody is safe, right? That the toddler is safe. The officers are safe. Everybody's safe from that encounter. And so, you know, that's the best outcome we could all ask for. So anyways, you guys, what are your thoughts? What do you think in reference to that? Yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe, you guys. Until next video, have a good night and God bless.